Throughout the galaxy, a legend is told. On a distant planet, a grim fortress stood. Until a deadly force parted the heavens and descended upon the keep. Though brought to ruin, the ashes of that place hold an artifact of impossible power. A gun that can kill the past. Over time, the fortress was rebuilt. And some who hear the legend would risk everything for another shot. To claim their prize and make what was done undone, they must. Welcome everyone, I'm the Depressed Dior, and this is Enter the Gungeon. This is a roguelike game, very similar to things like Binding of Isaac and I think what was that game I played? Our Darker Purpose. It's a game that's all about bullet hells and dodging things and all sorts of collecting crazy amounts of loot and unlocking things, all the good stuff. One neat thing I like about this game is it does have a save system, so I can have a Let's Play save that starts from the very beginning, and then I can have my own personal save. So I've already set the save to reset to the very beginning, and we're just going to go from there. I'll be doing some audio checks with this first few videos just to make sure everything is, correct. Then again, I mean, if you can't hear my voice, that's probably an improvement. Alright. So there are 4 classes. I don't know if they've added any new ones since I've last played it. It's been a while since I've last played this game. But you got the Marine, who has, he starts with some armor, and he can call for ammunition and tends to get bullets easier or something. Or I think he's like more accurate with his gun at the start. The pilot has, I believe he gets bonuses. He gets better deals in shops, can pick locks, and that's pretty much it. The convict starts with a Molotov cocktail as a sub-weapon, and also starts with 2 different guns. In this game, you're going to have a lot of different guns. One of them will be, I think, infinite shots, and then the other one will be a limited number. And then the hunter starts with 2 weapons as well, and has a dog which can supposedly find stuff. I think I'll take the convict. Actually, you know what? I will take the Marine. Actually, I don't remember. I'm going to be doing the tutorial. I think it goes straight into the game once I start it, though. So we'll take the convict. Okay, trying to remember the controls for this. Alright. WASD is movement, so you can have mouse aim and look. Right click is to do this leaping dodge thing. And that's pretty much all we need to know. Well, what do we have here? You must be a new arrival. Let me guess, here to change the past, right? Well, you're not the first. But there's no salvation here. I was like you once, came to change the past, and now I have no future. This guy, when you come and talk to him, he'll usually have some new things to say every time you accomplish certain things. Well, since you're here, let me help you out. Before you go on, you'll probably want to talk to Manny. Talk with Manny. He's just through this door here. He'll give you a tour. So, off you go. It is why you came, isn't it? To this accursed temple. What now? I don't feel like chatting. Leave me. Just like all roguelikes, the stuff is randomly generated. Wayward soul, approach me and press E to speak. For it is I, Sir Manuel. Heed my words, and I shall show you how to survive this accursed labyrinth. Continue through the door and begin your tutelage. Onward to greatness. Try flipping these tables or kicking those barrels with the E button. You can use those as cover in a gunfight. There's nothing in any of those, you know, but they will stop a bullet. Yeah, you can run through most stuff. Excellent interacting, pupil. Continue on to the next room. Yeah, get angry. Unfortunately, I don't have a way of actually destroying those barrels. This is the most important lesson. You can dodge roll by pressing right-click in a direction. You are invulnerable to gunfire during the first half of the dodge roll, but vulnerable again when you hit the ground. This means you can dodge through bullets and other hazards. It requires precise timing. When you give the word, I'll open the barrier, use the dodge roll to reach the right side of the room without perishing. Wait until the last second, then press right-click to begin the roll. Are you ready to begin your test? Ready. I believe you can talk to this guy multiple times to hear some other stuff, but I'm kind of just wanting to get to the gameplay. Nice work. The dodge roll is the prayer of the Gungeoneer, and the Gungeon provides for its devotees. No one knows why this only works in the Gungeon, only that the Gungeon provides. You must master the dodge roll if you wish to master the Gungeon. Go to the next room for dodge roll lesson number 2. Yep, okay. Bye-bye. An impasse. Use your dodge roll to jump over that pit. Approach the edge and press right-click while moving across the gap. You have to jump that crevice. The door is open, but you've got one last pit to cross. Time will tell. Move it. Onward. Go on through the door. Move it. The dodge roll is the first and best way to avoid dying in a gunfight. Sometimes, though, the number of bullets can be overwhelming. For instance, there's no dodging through that, but there's a way to clear the path. These are called blanks. Using one will delete all enemy projectiles in the room and stop enemies from shooting for a short period. It will also push nearby enemies away, great if you need a second to reposition. Pick them up by walking over them. Use them with the Q button. Use a blank to clear the way the bullets, then quickly make it through the gap. Excellent. Blanks refill every floor, so use them when you need to. It can also be found throughout the Gungeon, but I wouldn't rely on that. Onward. The force of a blank can reveal and even break open false walls. You got the basics, Lawbreaker. I suppose you've earned a reward. A gun befitting your stature and experience. Go on, open it. Claim your prize, pupil. You take that gun. Pea shooter, baby's first gun. Use the mouse to aim and left click to fire. Reload with the R button. But first you'll need something to shoot. One of the Gungeon's natural inhabitants, cruel, savage, and bloodthirsty. Now, kill him. Not me, you twit. I am the master here. No! So yeah, each weapon has a certain amount of ammunition and a clip size. The Gungeon is no place for compassion. And you can reload. If you run out your clip, you have to reload. I think it auto-reloads. And the damage of each gun will have its own quirks and have its own damage rating. Cold-blooded, truly you are ruthless. The next rooms will be real gunfights. Kill all the enemies in each room and the doors will open. I'll meet you in a few rooms ahead, now go. Got me. Whoosh. You cannot harm me, for I have transcended the mortal quarrel. It's not very effective. You got me. Don't forget you can reload with the R button. If you find another weapon, you can switch to it with control. Drop a gun by holding F. The gun you start with has unlimited ammo, but the rest have a limit. Try to keep the guns you like best stocked with ammo. You can aim and move in opposite directions. Sometimes you should. Don't forget. Yeah. Alright. And what we're picking up is casings, which is essentially currency. And of course the red barrels do explode. Yawn. You made it. You know how to dodge roll, shoot, and use blanks, but there's more to learn. You need to know how to use items that don't exist in gun form. This medkit, for example, will replenish your health. Pick it up by approaching it and hitting the E button. You got plenty of health right now, so don't use it yet. But when you think you need it, jam the space button to use it. Alright, okay, head on through. See that thing on the other side? That's a teleporter. Whenever you find one, you can always return there as long as you aren't in combat. To use it, first open the map by holding tab, then click the revolver symbol you wish to warp to. Got it? Or should I explain it again? Got it. Good. Use blah blah blah, teleport. Remember, you can warp to any teleporter on the map, not just the ones in the same room, but they won't work if you're in combat. If you press E while standing on that portal, you can use it to teleport back to where you were. I'll be waiting a few rooms north of here. You should explore, try to find a better gun before you challenge the boss. Now, the one thing I don't really understand is the mini-map up here on the top right. Like, it's not... I don't see how it's helpful. Like, it's so zoomed in, I don't see how it can really do anything for me. In any case, let's go... So yeah, those are grenades that will try to run at you and then throw themselves at you to explode, but you can also kill them and use the explosion to kill other things. And some enemies do explode in bullets. By the way, our health is bullets, if you hadn't noticed, and everything here involves guns and bullets in some form or fashion. Not too concerned about conserving ammo, because the pea shooter has like 1,000 bullets. Use control to switch guns, Manny. If you have 2 or more guns, hold control to slow time and pick the one you want, Manny. You can also use the mouse wheel, which is actually probably easier. Anyway, we got the AK-47, has less bullets, but a bigger clip size, and it probably shoots a lot faster. Speak with me when you're ready for your final challenge. Not yet. Are you ready to put all you have learned to the test? Yes, let's do this. Then, face me in single combat. So yeah, you have to know the dodge roll in order to avoid all the attacks. Ceasefire, ceasefire! Peace shooter unlocked. You've bested me, I, the great Manuel. So long have I ruled these halls, only to be undone by the likes of you. The reign of Sir Manuel, master of the Gungeon, ends unceremoniously. You've done it, you beat the entire game. Leave me here to die again. Sob. Come on! Save some of those bullets for Blockner. Fiery, aren't you? Told you my life story. Also, if you try to go inside the circle and shoot, it won't let you. Alright, let's go. And with that, so we have completed the tutorial. Let's go talk to that guy again, see if he's got anything to say. By the way, this guy here is for 2-player, which I believe it's same screen co-op. Oh, have you seen that misguided spirit? Sir Manuel. He's stuck in those halls. Lost. Sad, really. What now? I don't feel like chatting. Leave me. Anyway, right now there's not much to reveal. Very much like the other games, you unlock things by, you know, doing whatever. You're now ready to enter the Gungeon. Gungeon awaits, jumpsuit. Alright, let's jump right in. Now we get to start with our actual kit. So we got the pea shooter, now that's going to be available as a random drop. Anyway, don't believe his lies passive. A photo that the convict brought from her, with her to the Gungeon. Deal extra damage after a short time after getting hit. Alright, so she has a passive item that every time she gets hit, she'll turn red and do extra damage for a short bit. And then, of course, we got the Molotov cocktail, which essentially puts fire on the ground. And then we have a sawed-off shotgun, which does some pretty decent shotgun damage. And then we have a budget revolver, which is infinite ammo, but it's not very accurate and all that good stuff. So yeah, this thing is a 5-shooter, I believe. Yeah. And then we have a shotgun, which has 150 shots. There we go. Yep. So that thing that ran into us, it was a rubber bullet. It actually by itself doesn't do any damage, but it knocks you around. Anyway, I'm usually caught in a situation where I'm like split between actually using my gun versus, you know, other things. Like conserving ammo on all your guns but never using them. And it ends up just in the situation where you never use what you need. Alright, so yeah, that was a Molotov cocktail. It puts fire on the ground and sets things on fire. You can be set on fire, and there's only a few ways to get rid of it. Also, what was up with this? I'm gonna use a blink. I don't know what's up with that. Anyway, you can see there's a meter. Just like in Binding of Isaac, it fills up. It'll refill as you kill things, I guess. Here's the shop. Oh, you're still alive. There's the Corsair. Some keys and ammo. Watch out for all the bullets. If you fire in here, he'll give you a warning. If you fire again, he'll up the price. If you fire a third time, he'll try to kill you. I believe it's possible to kill him, though I've never attempted it. Overall, I generally try to buy keys. Okay, the health. Items that you leave behind can sometimes be picked up by some thief guy, but since I can't get my health any higher, it doesn't really matter. I actually did not mean to grab that. So the chests are ranked by their appearance. Let's take a look at this thing. Does this actually make me invincible? Yeah, temporarily invulnerability. Alright, I'm game. I'll try it. But you generally want to save your keys for like the more better looking items. Or chest, rather. Also, I could have just teleported, by the way. But I like walking around. So I wasted a key and a blank, so I'm doing fantastic already. More than likely for these videos, I'll probably be just recording a bunch and then I'll just edit it into parts. Oh, hello. Alright. And eventually go back and get some more keys. Birds, of course, spit out little bullets that hatch into birds, very similar to, like, Mega Man. There's a random chance that, like, an item will spawn in a room that you cleared out. It could be more, currency, ammo, even keys and health. And when you complete a room, all the casings go straight to you. Alright, another locked chest. Just gonna break this one. Sometimes you can get like junk or a key and stuff like that. There's a limit of how many guns you can carry. I think it's 5 or 4 or something like that. Alright, more health. And that's the boss room. So we're gonna go ahead and teleport down here. And we're buying both keys. That'll get us ready for the next floor. Alright. We do have this jar, which I'll probably forget I have. And we do have this shotgun. Alright. The bosses usually have 2 phases to them at the very least. And everything in this game is involving guns, so don't be surprised here. Gatling Gull. Rapid Fire Raptor. Oh, I got hit. Well, there's actually a bonus you can get for not taking a single hits in a boss fight, which I just failed. I got hit again. I got hit again. And again, because I ran right into him, because I'm stupid. I didn't use the freaking jar at all. But we did win. Colt 1851, you dig? Alright, let's see if any of these items actually stay behind. They did, so I can go ahead and get myself back to full health. Good stuff. Alright, well, that fight didn't go perfect, but yeah, if you kill this the boss without taking a damage, you'll get an item that will usually give you some sort of perk. I believe the first level one gives you an extra heart. This thing is a dual-shotting pistol there. Bullet bills will shoot bullets to the side as they charge forward. Fortunately, the sawed-off shotgun is not great. You have to be close range to even get any benefit for it. So I'm kind of okay with just using this thing up. Alright. So that, was it an Iron Maiden or whatever? You can only damage it when it's open, and then it calls back the shots while it closes. Prime Primer, this is an important item for something. Also, the items get more expensive as you progress. Also, one thing I didn't use during the boss fight was my last blank, which I should have. But I always forget I have them. Now this thing seems pretty important. Shock rounds electrified. I'm guessing my shots now do additional electric damage. So yeah, the bullets will have electricity chained between each other. This is really generally hello ammunition. Well, Got more shotgun shots. Always need more keys. You can't knock things off cliffs, it will kill them. Well, keep trying to use this thing up, but it's not. Alright, that's a gold key. It will unlock a cell for us, but we have to go find a cell first. Bullet fires guns. Yeah. So yeah, we'll use the gold key here. Oh, finally. I knew it would be a while before someone came down here, but seriously? It's been forever. Anyway, we should get back to the shop. It's been closed for way too long. You should come by. We're on the top level of the breach. You can't miss it. Thank you for rescuing Mistress Cadence and this one. I will escort her to the breach. Come on, Ox. Ugh, you're always so slow. Thank you again. Ugh, come on, Leadhead. I'm heading back to the breach. Are you still here? Don't you have a pass to chase or something? I'm heading back to the breach. Alright. So cool, we unlocked the achievement people. There's also this thing. I have no idea what it does. The altar is empty. In any case, let's what is that? Unfinished gun. Yeah, I'm not gonna have enough to get the prime primer at this time, so I'm just gonna grab a key. And then we're just gonna go all the way to the boss. And I hate this boss. I hate this freaking one. This is the Amoconda. And this guy will just eat stuff to get a buff. I got hit again. I ran right into it too. That went pretty well. Still got hits. That's okay. Easy reload bullets, rolling reloads. And that shield just essentially, what it does is when you take damage, you'll lose shields first, and every time you lose a shield, it will essentially do the effect of like a, what do you call it? A blank. Hey, you're looking pretty beat up. Want to take a break and come back later? Nah, not this time. Talking button. Good luck down below. Alright then. Well, I'll go ahead and call this for right now. I am the Depressed Eeyore, and this was Enter the Gungeon. See you guys later.